Alright, hi chat. That ad break took a little longer than I thought it would. Hold on, let me kill that. Hop over here. Hi chat, I forgot the fucking timer again. I am so good at this. Where is it? There it is. You would really think after doing this 3 times in a row I would remember to start the frickin' timer, but no. That would make too much sense. I don't know if we're doing 1 seed or 2. Ad breaks consistently end like 30 seconds before they're slated to. That checks out. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do 1 seed or 2. I'm gonna do 1 seed and then see if I'm dying, and then I'll see if I'm up to a second one. I really want to be up to a second one. I might even start streaming 3 per stream, which is gonna go long consistently, but you know, with the finals, I need to make sure I'm up to playing 3 seeds back to back. Just in case I don't... I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna 2-0 MST. I'm gonna get 0-2'd by MST. But... yeah, also sorry for the late start to the stream. I'm gonna be so real, I forgot it was Wednesday. Like, that's all. Yeah, I just straight up forgot that it was a stream day today. Let me get the seed started. I'm gonna have time for a second one after starting 30 minutes late. It's fine, I'll just beat both of these seeds sub 40. More art? Oh boy, Maple. Oh god, what is going on here? That needs things I don't have. That also needs... Why do I have never seen this room before, and that's causing me problems. No, it's not one that has a morph tunnel. Okay, so this is the only way to go is this way, actually. I wish I knew that before I didn't go this way. That is true, it is free stream content. I probably shouldn't have scanned right there, but whatever. I probably should, yeah, I should have scanned the other one. Misplay. I wish I was going the other way through this room. That is true. At least the first map scanner was both early and accessible. I just noticed I turned my game volume down because reasons, and I forgot to turn it back up. So this first seed might have... Wait, I need to peek this item. An E-tank that I can't get without bombs? That's gross. Oh. Don't forget about that in your own room. Oh, this is gross. Thanks, Heika. Nope, that one's not. Oh, God. What do you mean, stretch? How dare you? And hydrate? Oh my god. I forgot what you guys are like. Okay, but hold on. I gotta, like, fix my game volume. There it is. That's better. Wait a minute. I'm going back. Top 5 worst morph locations. Hey, Fen. Yeah, give me this. I think this one's the major, or is this an evil room where the major's actually in the back? I think this is an evil room where I actually put the major in the back because I wanted to be evil. Hee, forgot my own room. What do I actually want to do? Do I seriously not fit that way? And yes, I know I have a hydrate that I still need to do. And a stretch that I still need to do. I haven't forgotten, I've just been preoccupied. Elevator. Of course, this is here. Yeah, that's accurate. Missiles in M9. That's not something you see every time. What area did I come from? It was Criteria, right? It was probably Criteria. Yeah, it was Criteria. I'm feeling like scanning over there. What did I just scan? What are you? That's Ridley? Okay, that's Ridley. Well, that information will hold up. Where does that elevator line up with? Me. It lines up with me currently right now. Oh god, this is awful. Did I really just mess that up? Okay, I have gotten very rusty, clearly. I did not just miss both of those. I mean, like, I did, but... Oh, this is the top of the map. The sick Mac thing? Yeah, I am still slightly sick, which is not fun. What is this Brinstar? That's something I can't do. Is this something I can't do? No, this is something I can do. And this either goes down or dead ends. It goes down. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't do that. Oh god, it goes way down. Okay, but this actually might lead to an elevator. Like, this is in line to be the Ridley elevator. It's not the Ridley elevator, but it is in line to be the Ridley elevator. I can't get up that. Hold up, can I? No. If I had an enemy to take knockback from, I think I actually unironically could. Come on, why is up here? Okay. Oh, it's for... I get it. I get it. I wish that was required. Can I push you up a slope? Nope, that sucks. You'd really think I would have known that by now. No! There we go. Good lord. Also kind of sad that that wasn't a major. That makes me want to respawn, and I kind of don't like that. I don't trust this tube for a second. That's a spring ball. And yeah, Kuya makes some really cool rooms, but oh my god, are they, confusing sometimes. I still don't trust this for a second. It might just be real, but... Especially just how much that looks like a high jump check and then just isn't. It'd be really awesome if I could explore this entire side. Why is this an elevator? What do you mean up? I mean, like, I'll take it, but... That is wrecked ship, and that needs bombs. And bombs are probably nowhere nearby. I will entertain the idea of this way. It looks like I'm being made to regret that, but, you know. Is this the room layout? I think it is. It is. That means there's an item up here? Maybe. I think it also means I actually don't have enough health to get through it. So I'm actually gonna go this way. If I find an E-tank, then I will... Because, like, at this point, no matter what's down here, I'm respawning back up. Unless there's another elevator down here. Which, now that I think about it, is actually above average. Oh, you know what's up here? I can't get this way is what's this way. Do I try? I think I have to try. I just need to... Lag. Nice. I just need to not get hit. Already failed that. Now, I have more than enough health to go this way. I need wave. I don't know if worker bots count as an enemy for that being a major, but we have found 2 majors here. What we have not found is a spore spawn here. That's what worries me. Apologize if I'm a little sniffly. Again, still got the last little bit of a cold. So, wow. Wrecked ship is really just wedged in there. I can actually get this. I can get that, so I will get that, you know? Really? That was upsetting. Okay, there's the plant. There's this one. Really? That hit me? What? That... Okay. Oh god, I forgot those are spikes. This is a terrible place to be. I could have killed him faster if I was a little better at the game, but I'm not, so... Please, Major? It won't be, but, like, the long beam. What is a shack tool-ass boss room? Yeah, it kinda is. Please! I swear. Hold up, I might be able to... Nope, that's not enough height. I knew it. I knew that was possible. Odds of getting a new major? I mean, we might be getting... Oh, God. Hi, buddy. We might be getting arm blades. Still unconfirmed. I kind of forgot that I was supposed to be playtesting things with arm blades. I kind of, like, didn't do that. Do I want to take the play that I respawn direct ship? I think I will take that play for now. I missed. That is a really bold move to not respawn. Especially if I keep getting hit by everything. I forgot I had long beam. Oh, confirmed we're getting new majors? I actually did not... Wait, we're getting new majors confirmed? When was that confirmed? Odds of a new boss? I mean, eventually. Probably not 1, 3, 4. Wait. God, you gotta actually think in Kuya rooms. I'm not used to that. And I know this room is just... Okay, I know what this room is, so we walk back and we're going back to Krat. This is about to be really bad for me. Hi. Yeah, what new majors are we getting? I didn't know that that was confirmed. And I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Well. Still, this plan is still going back to criteria. That is true. I suffer for your entertainment. That is kind of my job, actually. The elevator's right there, but I have to go way around. I got the impression that we're getting a few more beta builds before we get 1, 3, 4 stable. I'll have to reread the patch notes to remember why I got that impression, but I did get that impression. Didn't he tease that he wanted to test a solution to long beam checks? Before 1, 3, 4 stable? I seem to remember reading that. Like, I might just be hallucinating that I read that, but I seem to remember reading that. Oh god, this room is ass. Where did we get confirmation that we're getting new majors? I feel like I would have heard that, and I kind of just didn't. Who knows? Maybe I was just, like, mega zoned out. Which, I mean, that is objectively true. Can I seriously not make this? Okay, there we go. Okay, and this is Ridley. Yep, this is Ridley, and I actually know how to get to Ridley. And it's not this way. It's this way. I don't think this needs bombs. Yeah, it doesn't. Hey, Effie. Welcome in. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't have bombs for that. This is almost 100% of the time that's a major. How goes the seed? It's been alright so far. I've had a couple really embarrassing deaths. Varia. I would love to see save points actually come to Enigma. Those would be really cool. Yes, as long as, I mean, like, getting their distribution correct would be important. This is also, like, usually a major. It's not. That is unusual. I'm gonna just keep pressing towards Ridley, who I know is this way because of an unreasonably lucky map scan. Other MS Varia location? Hold up, what's the other M Varia location? I'm not familiar with this. This is not... I mean, I know Other M is like... I know Other M is awful, but... well, this will work eventually, but... Ain't nobody got time for that. Get up here, Ridley. God. Ridley is so hard now that, like, when you actually have to fight Ridley, he's actually hard. Not respawn. Through several heated rooms before Adam authorized her. Right. I mean, like, on one hand, I love the idea of mandatory hazard runs. I think Dread did just a... I feel like Dread did a little of it. I don't remember, though. It's been a while since I played Dread. I could probably stream Dread as if... Like, it's not going to be a first play if I stream Dread, but I probably could still stream Dread. And it would be close enough to a first play. Because it's just been so damn long and I don't remember anything. This is the room that needs wave, isn't it? Based on how purple everything is. Yeah, because there's a spring bridge, but then there's also a wave gate. Right. I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me. I'm not liking the amount of MST rooms that are here. There is theoretically a second major here. That is an issue. I see the best beam debate is starting in my chat. You'll love to see it. Well, that was unfortunate. Doesn't look like there was anything in any of those lava pits. There was something in this one, though. I didn't know that was there. I just knew it was small watch and that if I didn't check, there would be. I will equip Stun Core, especially with no ice. It does become a little redundant once I do get ice, but especially until then, this is massive. Although it did just cause me to get hit. So, I gotta remember to use it responsibly. I got actual long beam check. Can I do this? No. And I'm pretty sure that needs height, so I think I'm done here until I find Wave. When will Fire Beam be added? I think Magma Beam is unironically in the list, which is Prime Plasma Beam. I'm pretty sure that is unironically in Vacant's plan. Not to mention, like, you know, actual Plasma Beam. Excuse me. Ah. Ow. Oh god, what is going on here? Do I need Wave? No, that's the inside buttoning, so you don't screw yourself. Yeah, there's a button way over here. Please be Kraid. Oh my god, it actually is. But I need bombs! No! Okay. Actually, wait, I can just do this. No, I can't. What I can do is this. Yeah, never punished until I am. Okay, I'm gonna make an interesting play, and that interesting play is that I haven't seen... Hold up, that interesting play is I don't trust this wall. Okay, I should have. The interesting play is I've only found one major here. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the unmorph bounce is just... Unmorph bounce is a great part of this game. It makes so much tech possible. I would have less health without that mechanic. I could have, like, had a really cool chained damage boost there. I'm sorry, what? There's floor up here? I can't make that. Wait a minute. I think I actually need high jump there, which is unfortunate. I think I want to scan Ridley just because I don't really want to have to go back. Did I see an elevator when I scanned way over here? No, in fact, I saw a big ol' heap of nothing. This is not where I thought it went. Wait, then what the heck area is this? Good question. Can I get this? If I can, I don't know how to. Okay, so the current play is I hope bombs are over here because I want them to be. There is one screen. Okay, and that just goes to a best reveal that doesn't actually reveal anything. This could still be bombs. I would love it if it is. Like, it's not gonna be, but it could. It's Ice Beam. Which, oh no, Ice Beam lets me do something in Ridley. Okay, so the question now is, do I just send it? I think there's one more door I'm gonna check, and then I send it. That is an actual dead end. Okay. Ow! I didn't see that guy was reading chat. That's unfortunate. There we go. Oh yeah, that's true. It used to be that when you morphed, you would not land on the ground immediately. I forgot that was even a thing. So you couldn't really defensively morph. That has since been fixed. Okay, so bombs are over here at this point. Or wave. Wave could also be over here. Or I guess technically high jump could be here and be progression. Although I actually don't think space jump can be here, which is really weird. Dedicated morph button would be cool. Also, stun core has become not completely useless. Like, I'm gonna keep it on because it's still better than nothing, but until I get to Kraid, it's basically useless. Okay, so at this point, this is bombs. Like, that's just the only way the seed works, is if this is bombs or this is wave. It's space jump. Where the heck does this let me go? Maybe this does work for that room. I thought you needed specifically high. I thought that was one of the rooms that actually needs specifically high jump, but maybe it isn't. And then I guess Norfair or Torian? Norfair or Torian is up here somewhere. Hold up, what the heck is this? Oh, this is just the other side of that, and I need wave. I need wave for everything. Hi, Misty. Yeah, of course I'm practicing. My opponent is you. Oh, yeah, you do not need you don't need specifically high jump for that. Space jump totally works. And there's bombs, because there was a third major here. Was that a third major, or was that second major? I already don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to Kraid. I guess Wrecked Ship could theoretically have something important, but, like, I don't want it to, so it won't, you know? I also don't know where Torian is, which is a little terrifying at this stage of the game. You're not... Buddy, you're in the finals. I'm not good either. And yet here we both are. Allegedly, neither of us are good, and yet here we are. Okay, what could actually be in Wrecked Ship? Spazer at this point. Yeah, Spazer is the only thing that could be in Wrecked Ship that screws me. In fact, what am I actually missing at this point? Is it just Spazer? Oh, and Wave. No, Wave could also be in Wrecked Ship and screw me. Why am I checking this? Good question, because I need more ammo. No. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to go that way. That way isn't in logic, so I'm gonna stick to the in logic paths until I'm told that in logic paths don't lead anywhere, and then I'm gonna start breaking logic instead of trying to listen to it. Let's just go up, because I can't get the abomination that is that room. This is terrible. That is almost certainly a major, and it definitely needs Spazer, and I don't like that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Because I don't need it. I will pick this up, I think. I don't jump that high without high jump, so I do have to go back. Can I get in from this side without Spazer because Epi's bad at making rooms? Nope, I definitely need Spazer. Well, let's hope Spazer is either... Okay. So what worries me right now is that that's Wave, and it's locked by Spazer, which is in Wrecked Ship. Is this actually a dead end? I don't know if I want to believe that. Apparently that is actually a dead end. Which means I'm gonna start bomb jumping, cause, okay. New idea. Does high jump affect spring height? Yes. And that little tidbit is actually the only way, as far as I know, to make a hard required spring check. Or hard required high jump check, rather. Nope, I have to go up the left one, I forgot. You have to go to sleep? Good night. I want missiles, but not badly enough to do that. God, I'm actually really low on missiles. What the hell? No, not more Spazer bolts. Okay, I'm starting to think Spazer is in, I'm starting to really think Spazer's in Wrecked Ship, and I should be there instead of here right now. There is a core capacitor for the second core I don't have. Okay, yeah, I really can't be bothered to do that. The only other way this works is if Spazer is this way. Which, oh god. Well, there's Wave. That's what I was worried. Okay, so that... I'm now actually somewhat confident that I'm not screwed. There we go. Good lord. So now the old... Yeah, I mean, Spazer could... But this is definitely much better. Spazer is absolutely still a concern. Like, a major concern. I think it's this one? Yeah, it's not this one. It's not blocking Wave. The worry is that it could be blocking Kraid. That's what scares me. I mean, also everything at this stage is high jump locked. Logically. Uh-oh. I just bomb jumped. Terrible news, I need Spazer. And it's in wreck chip at this point, like. Because the only place Kraid can be is past that Spazer check. And the only, well, it's not the only. Actually, no, I think it is the only place at this point is wreck chip. Unless it's deeper in Ridley. But why would it be deeper in Ridley when it could be in wreck chip? No, Spazer wave, you get 2 wave shots with Spazer. I guess it doesn't look like a Spazer shot anymore. Oh, that's what you were saying. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Something about being sick. Yeah, you do technically lose a projectile, but wave already gives you so much coverage. No, I need to be going this. I need to be going this way. What am I doing? I was gonna be real. I'm gonna be so real. I did not think I was gonna have to go to wreck ship. Okay, so new plan is that it's actually high jump that's in. Okay, so Spazer is over here. High jump or screw attack is in the epi room that needs Spazer. That is true, yes. Spazer is kind of not useful in combat once you have wave. Now, I don't think that's a real issue because nothing is useful in combat once you have screw attack, but... Oh god. Let's go this way. Source, trust me. Screw attack is not what I wanted to see. Because, yeah, at this stage, Spazer is here. Like, that is just true. It is just true that this is useful. And it is also true that, I'm pretty sure at least, that it's true that Spazer has to be here. You know, let's go this way, actually. If I find Spazer, do I just piss off? High jump? No, game. Okay, what's going on in Ridley? It could be in Amazeballs. I really don't want it to be in Amazeballs. Okay, yeah, at this point, though... Wait, hold up. Item pass 3. This is... potential major, and it's not a major. So this path is no longer going to contain Spazer, unless it contains Norfair. Or Torium. I will say, if you are playing without beam amps, Spazer does give you a damage increase. That is, I believe, equivalent to all 3 beam amps. I'll find more health somewhere. I might be wrong on that. I need someone smarter to correct me. There is... Okay, that's just a... Come on. There could still be a major back here. I don't think that's a major. Okay, this is a potential major. And I believe it's one I can peek. It's just health. I mean, I will take the health, but... Oh my god. Yeah, it's that one that goes this way. That's not great. What's this? Nope, that's a dead end. That, I don't know. It could be there. Oh no. It can't be there, because this shit needs Spazer. I'm gonna check here in case of Norfair. But if I don't see a major, I'm gonna check this way in case of a major. Because there could still be a Norfair or even better, a Torian this way. Actually, no. Best case scenario is Norfair is here and then Torian is right next to Kraid. That's best case scenario. Can I peek that from this side? No. Like, this isn't gonna be a major. Yeah, it's not. Okay, I need there to be an elevator here. Or just Spazer here would also work. I will take that, actually. But there's... I mean, I kind of don't want there to be an elevator here, but I also kind of do want there to be an elevator here. And that's a Spazer check. Can I see the item? Nope. But I can tell you the item isn't Spazer. I will take this, actually. I mean, Spazer is still viable because of Spazer bolts, but... Yeah, okay. There's several possibilities. Possibility 1, Norfair is this way. Or Torian. Anytime I say Norfair, there's an implicit or Torian in this seed. Option 1, elevator this way. I'm checking elevator this way just in case, because if elevator is this way and I don't check it right now, I'm gonna be very sad. Elevator not that way. Okay. Wait, Spazer can be logically required in Map Rando? What was that room? A dead end. Okay, where is Spazer logically required other than like a beam door? Because I am the kind of person who would have beam doors on. Assuming that's even an option in Map Rando. Okay, let's check this thing. Wait, what? How is Kraid not there? What? Hold up. No, don't respawn. Okay. New plan. How is Kraid not up there? I've been small watched. I am going directly back to Kraid. How is Kraid not in that map scan? He has to be up here. I know that room too well. Okay, now, importantly, Amada, do not the switch. Good job. Oh, you have to have it equipped. That is a little annoying, but... Actually, where the hell is... There isn't a left here, is there? I can't, like, go in this, can I? No. But where is Kraid then? Did I get Goradored? They usually punish you for breaking logic. That is a little funny, but... I think I got Goradored. I think this is the kind of... this seed, almost 100% MST beats me. Okay, this is an actual 1x1, because I trust Root. I think this room is not... I think there's something more to this room. There just isn't. Where? Where is Kraid? Yeah, I mean, I do think more Metroidvania should have hint systems. I don't think any Metroidvania should ever do what Prime does exactly, where it just tells you exactly where to go. And also is on by default. Okay, so yeah, that's a Phantom Core. No, it can't be there. I can peek what's in here now. It's not even a major. Is there a left wall here that I... There's a left wall here that I don't know about. No? Oh my god, that entire wall is just not made of wall. What the hell, Bagel? Where was the tell on that? Oh wait, I can just do this. Yeah, that was a real Super Metroid Ridley right there. Whoa! I'll take this. Yeah, that's a situation where X-ray scope is a required item, and also is not in this game. Of course, that was in the ads. Why wouldn't it have been? Okay, and now I really need Torian to be right here because I don't know where else it is. Wow, I went on such a massive detour just because I have no idea what anything is. Wow. Is the X-ray room like a... I mean, like, I know all of Super too well to, like, remember when things are secret at this point. Unless it's that one missile refill in Meridia, in the tunnel that led to it. Did not know that existed until, like, last week. Yeah, even Sensor would have shown that there was an extra screen on the left. The sensor would have done something there. I will pick this up. Yeah, the tunnel refill is, I think, the only real secret in Super I didn't know about until recently. Hold up. What major am I missing? Spazer. Fine, I'll do this. Oh. There could still be... That's way too high. That's the wrong way. A little worried about my ammo count, but... No. I think Prime proved that X-Ray can't be a major and, like, still function. No, so much for sub-hour. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna get X-Ray. I mean, like, I wouldn't be upset if we got X-Ray, I just don't think it's likely to happen. No! Jerk. I really thought that door was gonna slam in my face. Actually, I want to go through the enemies here because I need more ammo. Oh. I did not need more ammo. There we go. That was a disgusting seed. Wow. Am I feeling up to doing a second one? Probably should. No, I said sub hour. That, especially given the mistake I made in Kraid, that is definitely a loss. There's no way MST would have got tripped up by that. Oh, maybe he would have, but I don't want to have to bet on my opponent making a mistake. Now, granted, my opponent making a mistake is the only reason I'm here twice over, but... Yeah, exactly. Yes, you're one of the two that I was referring to, Fen. I probably, if it wasn't for Fen got room knowledged and Sky got room knowledged. Without probably both of those happening, I don't think I would be here. Yeah, I was thinking that Kraid looked a little small. I just figured there was going to be a shitload up that spacer path that led to nothing. I mean, you all remember how confused I was when I did this map scan, and I'm like, wait, what? How is Kraid not there? Shout out to that map scan I did right at the start that told me where Mother Brain wasn't. I wonder where Spazer was. I wonder where Norfair was. Where was Spazer? He was in Norfair, apparently. No clue where Norfair was, but that's where Spazer was. apparently. I think I am gonna do a second one. I gotta like hydrate though. Huh. Ooh. Maybe I should not be doing that considering the noise my stomach just made, but whatever. It's fine. I'll just sub-hour it. This is the 40-minute time I said I was gonna get earlier. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I did hydrate again. Ah. I apologize for the sniffles again. Something. I am sick and it's spring. My god, never getting tricked by this fucking room ever again. Is this the one? Oh god, do I have the fixed version of this? Oh, I know, this wasn't the one that was broken. This is feeling super major item. Varia first. Not a huge fan of Varia first, but I'll take it. The monochrome area could be interesting. This is a map scanner. Can I access it? No, but it is a map scanner. This is a nothing burger. I know this room. You know what? I've had a change of heart. I think I do trust you, actually. There are so many custom areas I want to work on. I don't know how I feel about the fact that I just stepped on that elevator. But why are the spikes not in the spikes? Why are the spikes under the spikes? Whose idea was that? Why would you do such a thing? I think this is a corridor room, I think. Just because it really looks like one. I might die. I don't think I'm supposed to be going this way. I mean, if I die, I die. Up is not gonna happen. I can't go this way. So I can sell you more spike per spike? That sounds about right. Ridley Elevator Spazer. Cool, time to go back to the left. God damn it. Don't shoot upwards in this game. Yeah, they have a different pattern too. More types of hazards? I think we are getting that for at least the World Studio. I don't know if we're getting that for the Room Studio. Ever. For just regular Enigma. But we're definitely getting that for the World Studio when if we get that. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, so now I'm actually thinking that the second major that's going to be here is actually going to be Spazer. like 90% sure I can go this way. Yeah, I can. But this is nothing. I hate that. I hate that. That was just a failed damage boost. Okay, yeah, so either there's an elevator down here or there's a spazer down here. Different suits for different hazards. I need... Wait, what? Huh? I don't have morph. Huh. Okay. So either there's a pathing error somewhere. There's a pathing error or a spazer or a morph ball somewhere. Or I guess a missile launcher, technically. And I'm wrong about there being a map scanner where I'm pretty sure there's a map. I'm like 100% sure that's a map scanner, though. Oh my god. No, this is way... Oh, it's because I have Varia already, that's why. But... like, I suck at the game way too much for this is the problem. Oh my god. So this is another seed where I just lose. I have to be able to progress in that room on the right somehow. That's just the only way the seed is possible. Or I just missed a path somewhere, which is very possible. That I'm just straight up missing something. Okay, so this is where this room starts to become miserable. Oh my god. I don't have morph. Okay. I can go up here. That's what I missed. Oh my god. I'm gonna just get killed again, though. Okay, there's Spazer, so I'm not leaving empty-handed even if I die. Hi there. Give me that. I think I'm technically out of logic right now. But I'm going to keep going because why not? I mean, I'll tell you why not. It's because frickin' missile launcher is in Ridley. And so is... yeah. Okay. Well, that was a disgusting start, but hopefully the rest of the seed's not cursed. Elevator Spazer R. I mean, or the rest of the seed is cursed. It's just more content for me if it is, you know? Did this seed generate upside down? Yup. The seed generated with something that really looked like it was an ice beam check. And it kind of just wasn't. but it really looked like it was. I can't even peek this item. I do know where it is. What is this? I mean, I don't have morph, so like... Sure, why not? Oh. Interesting. Is this just gonna take me... Okay. Okay, so Brinstar is actually space jump locked, I think. If I'm remembering that room correctly, I might be able to do that with, like, high jump, and obviously I can bomb jump, but... Oh god, where'd my health go? Okay, I can't actually just fall here because I'm gonna get killed if I try that. Oh my god, there's fucking missile launcher. I'm gonna be so real, I am not climbing back up that. I am gonna keep my respawn up here, just because I need to look at this again. That is doable with high jump. Okay, so what's this way? Door. Ouch. I guess Ridley is technically fightable now. Give me that. My god, I am very hungry. I get it, stomach. I will eat after the seed. And there's Ball. Samus would never ball in. I don't think I'm gonna respawn. I think I'm gonna actually stay here. This is getting you back into Prime 4. I want to get Prime 4, but like, I don't want to spend $100 on it. Like, I want it, but not that badly. Well. Wait. Okay, actually, no. MST would put that into logic. Well, I am not going back up that unless I absolutely have to. Huh? How does... Oh. Wait a minute. Ah, dang it, I actually got the missile tank fanfare. You hate to see it. There we go. Okay. No, don't give me an MST Ridley room. Like, the last thing I wanted to see. Okay, but he's up. He's above. No! God fucking damn it. Wow. I suck at this game sometimes. Okay, well, let's walk all the way back. And I'm staying up here because I want to fall. That is a terrible start. I need a beam amp is what I need. Am I seriously just gonna get bodied on the way to Ridley? Like, that's not fun for anyone involved, except maybe Ridley. Ow. Yeah, I can at least enter with more missiles. That is true. Although, really, health is the issue here. I think there's a guy in this room. There isn't. And that was with a good boss pattern, too. Like, odds he does that again are pretty low. Never mind, there he goes. I ran out of missiles already. Okay, just freaking hit him. There we go. This jump is awful, by the way. I am gonna go this way because this game, one of this game's favorite things to do is putting majors and elevators right behind a boss. Buttered human bones. Yeah, that does sound like Ridley. Yep, I did in fact get Morph and Spazer. I cannot make that jump. Was that out of logic? No, because I can make this jump. There's an elevator right here. Also sound like it does sound like Mutzi. That's true. Wrecked ship, elevator, Spazer left. Fair enough. Oh, hey, Fernea. Of course it did. God damn it. This scares me, but I'm gonna do it anyways. This is a potential major, and I can't get it. Well, this is the worst thing ever. Who would make such a room? I'll never get tired of that joke in my own rooms. Well, maybe eventually. Not anytime soon, though. This is really starting to feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Okay, but hold up. There is, like, definitely... It's a missile. I mean, I need missiles. Need to get back into planets? Agreed. It's definitely changed a lot since you were last active. Might be a problem for using stream plays? Shouldn't be. You'll just have a different name now. You might have to sign back in. Is all. And yeah, Phase Encore, my beloved. It's great. And I'm totally not equipping that right now. No! Trying to morph. Why was I even trying to morph? This is a Spazer. This isn't a morph. Great job there. Totally, absolutely nailed whatever you were trying to do there, Amada. Ha! That scared me. That was a uniquely good time to hydrate, though. Not down. Yup. Very a mod down moment right there. This is higher level than I would like to be fighting with the equipment I have. Is this really enough stuff that it's expecting this kind of enemy difficulty? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Ow. Okay, there is like a screw attack or a space jump. High space jump. I don't have... I tried to use Spring Ball. I can actually do Brinstar now. But I'm gonna stay here because there is definitely gonna be another major. And I would very much like it if that other major were bombs or screw. I feel like it's gonna be screw attack with the kind of enemy levels I was seeing over there. Like, holy crap. That or I'm just missing like 7 billion E-tanks, but... I'm feeling like there's a screw attack in this direction. Because that would make the enemy levels I was experiencing make any amount of sense. There's a long beam. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about a long beam. Long beam is very nice to have. In fact, especially in this room, it's uniquely nice to have. It's not what I was looking for, but I'm not sad to have it. Damn it. I should really just be using more missiles, like... Like, I have 25 missiles. I should be using them. We complain about a long beam? Fair enough. I feel like that's an innuendo. I don't know why, and I'm just not getting it. Who knows? I don't. Ow. Can I just get this? Yes. I will definitely take more health. It is? Yeah, that sounds about right. It looked like one, but I'm just not awake enough to understand that. Think about who's saying this? Yeah, I know who's saying this. My brain's just not quite working. Something about being sick and sleep deprived. About a year and a half ago? I don't know if that's entirely accurate. And yeah, we don't do that here anyway. I mean, we kind of do. I don't know. I think I do just go straight to Burnstar. Do I go? Yeah, this way is gonna be faster. Whoops. We're Seizo until we aren't over here, you know? They zoned. Yeah, that's probably the most accurate. Wait a minute, this is not how this room works. Wait a minute, this is this room. How did I not notice this? This has been a weird seed. Still don't really know how to deal with still not very good at dealing with oh, that's the left edge of the map. I'm gonna hit that. There is an elevator there. Where? That is... Where is this? I don't know what area that is. I thought it was Ridley with that elevator, but this is the way I came from. But it can't be Ridley, because I've already found Ridley. So where the heck else does that... Does that spawn in Torian? That might be Torian. Because, like, some of those other rooms looked vaguely Torian shaped. Riddled. Oh my god. Let's go up. Ow! See, the thing with Personitis is that they only have, like, 5 rooms total. So, Ichekef, Fernea, I did say, game has changed a lot since you were last active. We have, got, like, the entire movement system is different. Also, I can't get that. What am I... Yeah, I have an E-Tank and 3/4 right now. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. Can I have that? They put heart pieces in this? Anymore? They are optional. You can turn them off. Hit it? Fair enough. Wait a damn second. I can totally get this, can't I? No, because if this was a crumble, then Buddy here would be activating it. Hey, can you, like, walk way over here so I can do this? Thank you. A shot block. Yeah, there's a lot more customizability. Like, do you just, like, particularly hate Ice Beam seeds? You can just remove Ice Beam from the seed. You're allowed to do that now. Oh, hi, Wave Beam. I wish I used Wave Beam as the example, because that would have been way funnier. But... I will say the game is also just a lot harder now. Instead of normal and hard, we have easy, normal, and hard, and the new normal is harder than the old normal. I don't think it's quite as... It's not as hard as the old hard, but it's definitely harder than the old normal. But also we got easy, which is, I think, easier than the old normal, so... Will planets ever get a dread mode? I mean, you can just respawn every time you get hit. Like, you can manually enforce a dread mode. You only play it on hard anyway. The new hard, I have not played the new hard. Haika is going to be much more... Is Haika even still here? Haika was here. Oh. That's what's happening. What nonsense is that? Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna get a dread mode in planets because lava falls. Every room with a lava fall immediately ruins it. Where is this damn plant? One thing with the heart pieces, it will give you 2 full E-tanks early on. Not two partial tanks worth of, not 2 E-tanks worth of parts. Like, it will place 2 full tanks relatively early, just to give you a start so that you don't get completely owned in the early game. There are, like, actual heart pieces as well, and those are off in this. You know, at least the quarters are functional. Not like you just have a quarter of a tank and you can't use it. You can use all that health. It's just not, you know, just ain't a full tank. Oh, there is something here. There are, like, regular heart pieces, and those are off. Yeah, that's acceptable. Like, my max health right now is, I think, 375? Or 374 is my max health right now. 274? Something like that. Yeah, it is 374. Why does it do 74 instead of 75? I don't know, but... yeah, it's the same reason as 99. That's why it's 74. I've been on, like, complete autopilot for the past, like, minute. Did I find any majors here? Who knows? Don't actually tell me. Okay, hold on. I have to look now. Right, I found a wave beam. I made, like, an entire joke about it. That is a really funny spot for high jump to be. But alas, that is still the second major. Oh wait, I have long and wave now. I can go to whatever that area is. I still don't know what that area is, but I can go there now. Well, I really wanted that crystal core, but I don't think I want to walk all the way back, so... yeah, 374. Are your old rooms? They all still work. And in fact, none of your rooms have had any issues with them, except for maybe... no? I don't think any of your rooms have had any issues. There have been a lot of rooms that have had issues. I don't think yours are among them. Maybe some of the ones that aren't transits, something has gone silly, but... I know all the transits still work. There are a few Fornea rooms that are not the transits. Not many, but there's a couple. Oh my god, there was an E-tank there the whole time? Whoops. Around 10-ish? That's more than I thought. Yeah, there's a couple others. And honestly, I don't know if I've seen any of them. I've been playing mostly tournament pool lately, and I don't think your rooms are in the tournament pool. Mostly just because we were super strapped on time during the vetting process. There's another E-tank in there, and I can't get it. And a BAMP and a Chrono Core. I want all of those things. I just noticed, do I have... oh my god, why did I not go back for that crystal? I could have done Crystal Phazon. What am I doing? Whatever. Am I going the right way still? Yes. But yeah, your rooms do still show up occasionally in the regular community races. Again, it's just been so much. I don't remember what all is in like the regular pool anymore because it's been so long. Oh yeah, your transit tunnels are still everywhere. There's enough of them that I'd say you get like one every couple seeds probably at this rate, which, you know, considering there's like 30,000 rooms now. Pineapple, do you remember what the transit rooms look like? That's already the joke. I think that's a quarter tank. I will pick that up, actually. Just because I'm terrible at the game. Whoops. Yeah, it's a quarter. That is one thing. Sometimes I get the quarters and halves confused. Still. Even though they've been around for over a year now. I think one of them might still have a wrong slope somewhere. I'm sorry, what? You can just roll through that? That is evil. Okay, this is Kraid. I forgot this room could show up in Kraid. Give me that. Why would Elliot have a problem with your room? I guess there were you had a lot of them, so they did kind of, especially with just the. Yeah, I guess if you're playing with just the flannel pack rooms, they probably were a bit of a suffocating presence. They were meant to be just filler, but they were a little too good at their job. I still don't have bombs. I still don't have bombs. Great. I just looked at my health. I need to be, like, killing things for health. Hi, buddy. I feel like I had a late bombs last seed, too. Although I'm kind of just having a late everything this seed. I really should have just used a missile there, but no, because I don't want to use missiles because then I'm not going to get enough health drops. Oh yeah, they finally fixed the... There was some sort of code bias that finally got corrected. So some rooms, Ruins of the Lamp, were showing up disproportionately often. I still don't know what, like, the actual code reason behind that was. I kind of want to ask Vacant now, but that has now been fixed. Ruins. Oh, God. Okay. On Tammy, I make it that one. Yep, the ruins of the lab era is over, thankfully. Do I have any idea where Torian is? I mean, like, it does still show up, but... I mean, there's also, like, a community tag for annoying rooms now. Which, I mean, like, there was, but now... Heroes is still around. It's just, there's more people, so his rooms don't show up as often. And he's polished them a bit. This is Norfair. I'm kind of not happy about seeing Norfair. Will entertain the idea that Norfair could be the right play. We've got 3 bosses down at this point. I know Heroes rooms are in this pack, so we might run into one eventually. And they are the updated ones. Not sure why this is in Norfair. Okay, I gotta use this scan smartly. I think that was a smart use of the scan. You know what? I am gonna sit here for a minute. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to sit here for this map scan. Someone turned the thermostat to 0. Yep. I know there was a screw attack was in a hero's room last seed. What was the other thing is just huge rooms don't spawn as often. There's been that was a tweak made to the generator. And then you can also tweak that parameter to just straight up disallow huge rooms. But it doesn't spam huge rooms anymore. That has been fixed. Okay, map scanner, anytime now. So the huge rooms can exist and they only show up like, you only get like max 1 huge room an area. Maybe 2. If you have like, I think 13 is defined as huge room, but like the huge 25s, you only get like 1 of those an area, max. Okay, is this map scanner gonna charge ever? Because I'm starting to look real silly just standing here. There we go, okay. Where do I want to scan? Probably here. I'm gonna be real, I really wanted there to be an elevator there. At this point, I think I've seen every area except Torian, so if I do ping an elevator, then that's where I need to go. A watched pixel never turns green? Yeah. Go this way first. Yeah, there's been a lot of little tweaks to the generator that have made a massive impact. I mean, we've been in betas for over a year at this point. I'm going to hit this, actually. And yeah, we got the combat room alert, finally. We got the unique core textures. If I ever find a core that's not Phazon. I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna get 133... What am I playing right now? Yeah, the cores used to be a flat color. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 133K shortly after the tournament finishes. Yeah, no, J released in the middle of the tournament. Which is, I think, the highest letter we've ever had. Wait a minute. No, that's just Ridley. That's not a purple door. Nah. Aegis is useless. There is Echo's music now. I think we got Sky Temple grounds. Yeah, and speaking of the core textures, look, there's Aegis. There's Aegis. It looks like that now. Sanctuary is a planned one. I still really want Torvus, but I don't know if that's ever actually going to happen. Well, that's rude. I should do this, actually. Oh my god. I still don't have a single beam amp. What is this? Also, I think those are new. At least for new relative, yeah, new since the betas, I think. Oh yeah, and Surge Core is dead. Finally. Like, I don't have Surge Core equipped and I can auto fire. Because it was always an accessibility feature and never a buff. And instead, the old previously innate beam stun is gone, and that's been made into a core. A core that I will not be equipping even if I do find it, because at this point, its utility is behind it. Actually, I don't have ice yet, so maybe it is still worth picking up. If I find it before ice, I probably still pick it up. It's really useful against bosses. More specific, it's really useful against 2 of the bosses. Oh my god. Once you get ice, it is a little redundant, but like, that's already true of several cores. Like, let me think. A lot of Phantom Core between ice and Screw, Phantom Core becomes obsolete. Some would argue that Crystal is rendered obsolete by Varia. I disagree, but that is an argument that many people would make. Yeah, this is the auto fire, so it's still slower than mashing. But that's a slight issue. Okay, that's all of Norfair until bombs. Why do I disagree on that? Because several reasons. One is I'm reckless and I still die even with Varia. And 2 is when you combine it with what's it called? When you combine it with Phazon. Crystal Phazon is still the most busted combo in the game. I'm a little surprised it hasn't been nerfed. But I guess you do need to find 3 specific minor items for that, so. Because Phazon does drain your health to 50, but what it won't drain is your missiles. I would say on average, Crystal Core is equal to like maybe even like 8 full E-tanks if you're picking up missiles. I forget what the actual math was. Yeah, it's 10 missiles as a full E-tank. So if I picked... I do know where Crystal is, I just don't want to have to go actually get it. Because it was really out of the way. Also, where the hell do I think Torian is? Oh, 10 missiles is 50 health. Whoops, I'm terrible. It's 20 missiles. So I would have 4 E-tanks right now if I went and actually picked up that crystal core. I would have 4 extra E-tanks. And when you put it like that, even when you have Varia, like, don't get me wrong, crystal is still, it does lose utility once you find Varia, but it's not rendered obsolete by Varia by any means. We are getting a Phazon suit eventually, so that interacting with the Phazon core would make sense. Yeah, that too. Like, you just can't die once you have crystal. Aegis also got completely reworked, and I'm gonna say Aegis is, it's not the new F tier core, but it is the new worst core. Because it no longer gives you iframes, it now gives you knockback immunity. Also, knockback exists now. Which, honestly, knockback existing is one of the main things that's broken rooms. It's knockback related changes, long beam checks, and lava was the other. Those are the 3 big things that have been breaking rooms. Okay, actually, where do I think... Does it have to be here? I have seen every edge of the world. It would make the most sense for it to be over here. So I think I am gonna check the landing site. Still don't have any way to go over this. That is wild to me that I'm in go mode and I don't have bombs. Which honestly, like 90% chance means I'm not in go mode, but whatever. Yeah, as I got distracted in my core rant. Not rant, but like my core thing. Like, the reason that I don't like the new Aegis is if you don't take knockback, you can't damage boost. And I like damage boosting, so... At a high level, I am going to claim that Aegis is probably D tier. It's not useless. It's good. And if we factor in for casuals, it probably even goes up to C tier. Yeah, I do want to respawn here. Why do I want to respawn here? Yeah, most cores are still very overpowered in their context. That is true. Like, there's no bad core. Even Aegis, which I just spent a while trashing, is still good. It still has its utility. Ignore the part where I walked past it without picking it up. Sensor hasn't changed. I mean, it got a new visual, which technically makes it slightly worse, but... I think Sensor is still in the same equilibrium of being the best and worst core at the same time. No elevator there. I was really hoping there would be. But there could still be a major over there, so I am going to... Because at this point, I don't actually know where I need to go. I think, because I do want to make a new version of my core tier list, since 2 of them have been completely replaced. Yeah, Sensor, I think I don't think sensor's moving from where I put it in the... Yeah, exactly. Sensor is either useless or saves you 40 minutes, and there's no in-between. This could be an E-tank. It's not, so I'm not going to bother. I might actually get killed here. That would be embarrassing. I mean, I think there is still one F tier thing on the tier list, and that's Dynamo. I think Dynamo is... No, even Dynamo is D tier. Dynamo is worse than Aegis. It just doesn't do enough. Honestly, I think Dynamo could be... You can just change cores freely. I think Dynamo could be that, and it wouldn't be overpowered. Even the E-quarter isn't bad. It's still very useful. I mean, I somehow have ended up at a full number of E-tanks. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, because right now, Dynamo... The difference between 5 minutes and 3 minutes really only matters... Yeah, the difference really only matters with Phazon Core. It's, yeah, you went to the escape with Phazon Core and then could not complete the escape and now need to leave and go search, and you also don't have Varia Suit? That's like the one case where Dynamo is like maybe useful a little. Any other case, it just does nothing. Okay, but where the actual hell am I supposed to go? What was this? That needs bombs. That needs bombs. Is it really that? It might really be that. I mean, Crystal is that way anyways. Do I put on Crystal Phazon here? I think I do. This is a wild seed, because, like, I'm in go mode, but I also don't have bombs, and I also don't... Oh, wait, there's just a path there. It's okay. How did I not see that this entire time? I feel very silly right now. There's just been a path this way this entire time. Oh. I no longer feel silly. I'm gonna go this way. Because I still want to pick up that Phazon Core. Or Phazon Crystal. And also because I'm suspecting that bombs are maybe... No, because there's already been 2 majors here. I'm gonna be real, I have no idea where I'm going and I'm killing time until the map scanner charges. But yeah, I was going this way earlier and I died. I forgot I was supposed to put Phazon on before I did that. Oh well. Okay, so I'm unkillable now. Just about. Huh. I think I'm going to the map scanner again. I'm gonna hope that the other map scanner is charged by the time I get there. If it's not, I am gonna just stand next to the scanner. Okay, where do I think it is? Trade is way too small. It's up here. It is up there. Okay. That is big information. It's also really freaking annoying information because I can't go this way. Oh my god, Spring Ball. Spring Ball was there the entire time? Okay, I'm in go mode. God damn it. You know what? I am actually going to walk back to the scanner. Actually, hold up. Is there another scanner on the way back? No. I'm gonna walk back to the scanner, which should be charged by the time I get there. Yep, there it is. And I'm gonna look for Brain. Big information. I cannot believe that. Yeah, we're not getting a third seed. We're already we're already over an hour on both of these seeds. Like, if this is the real tournament, I've just gotten second instead of I just got 0-2'd by MST. If this is the real deal, there's no way MST is taking over an hour. I don't know how I'm a finalist. This is not finalist tier gameplay. Wait a minute. Do I need bombs for any of this? That's fine. That's, I think, fine. That does have a bomb check, but I can go this way. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably fine. That looks fine. Yeah, we would not be getting a game 3 in the finals if this was... if these were the two finals seeds, I would have just been 0-2'd. I'm gonna be real. I think I'm gonna get 0-2'd by MST in the finals. What? What was that deboost? Yeah, it sounds about right. I mean, I maybe I won't get 0-2'd. I'll probably get them on at least one seed. Am I even going the right way? Hold on. What majors am I still missing? I have all the beams. I don't have high jump. I don't have high jump. I don't have bombs. I don't have screw attack. I underestimate your power to route terrible. What? The lag spike was that? My god, I cannot deboost today. I do underestimate your ability to route terribly. That is possibly true. I mean, yeah, I do either win or lose in a 1v1 situation. That is objectively true. I think realistically, I think 2-1 for MST. Oh, you either. I missed the I there. The community races. Yeah, that sounds about right. No! Rude. What haven't I? I've had like Curse of 4th place come back somehow. Yeah, I mean, I suspect we'll probably have an even bigger turnout next year than we did this year. Oh my god. I don't have Ice Beam. I can't get this. Hey, are you Ice Beam by any chance? It actually is. Okay. This entire seed was worth it for that. The entire seed, all of this cursed nonsense was worth it for that moment. Oh my god. Throwing inadvertently? Oh no, my issue was that I just missed Spring Ball and it was required. That's what happened to me today. Okay, at this point, the only things I'm missing are High Jump and Screw Attack, and I need neither of them. And I know where Brain is. This is gonna hurt. Do I bother respawning? Nah. Oh, and I need bombs for this. Wait, I can just go this way. I need to get rid of the spacebar link. I don't trust them anymore. I keep saying I'm gonna do that and then not doing it. That is true. Well, the reason XMPP took forever is because I was still testing things. Which I guess is still kind of true. Oh god. Still kind of true for... Oh god. Mew. Why would you do this to me? Oh god. Okay, that wasn't that bad. What is that timer? Okay, so the elevator is right here then. What do you mean it's not right there? This timer is terrifying. I know there's other brain rooms. We've had the same brain room for like 7 seeds in a row. There we go. Whew. Well, that was a terrible time. Now, granted, that was a pretty awful seed. That was a pretty cursed seed. But that time was not good. That time is very MST beat me. I'll tell you what went wrong is it just took me a while to find Spazer to actually get the seed started. And then also, I just missed Spring Ball. I did have High Jump? Oh yeah, I did have High Jump. So it was just Screw Attack I was missing. I forgot, right, I had like, right, High Jump was in a spot that was Screw Attack locked, or not Screw, Space Jump, except it wasn't anyway, because it was the Worker Bot puzzle. Rock Spike. They're kinda, people have made Rock Spikes work, it's just, you gotta like actually make it work. You do something silly with layering. Yeah, people can do ridiculous things with the Room Studio. What I would use for the rock spikes, there's like not like the point, like not the straight spikes, but like, you know, the diagonally spikes. Those are probably good enough rock spikes. I've used them as ice spikes. I think I actually have used them as rock spikes now that I think about it. If you give them the right colors, you can probably make it work. Maybe overlay the plant spikes on top of it. Could also work. Depends exactly what you're going for. Well, that stream took way longer than it was supposed to because these were 2 gross seeds. I wonder where Screw Attack was. It was probably in Torian. Didn't hear, so I'll look for it. Screw Attack, Torian, not a surprise. Least surprising thing I've seen all day. What even was this item order? So you see that that Spring Ball Brinstar? That's where it all fell apart. Wow. I did do Brinstar way early. I was supposed to do... Actually, no, I didn't. This was just a weird seed in general. What the heck? Doesn't bounce without permission? Yeah, bomb's last required item. I mean, like, you love to see it, but you also hate to see it, you know? Let me start opening things so I can prepare to raid out. My god, that's a lot of messages. Why did I get so many pings? What the heck? That's an idea. That is an idea. When bombs get screwed. Yeah, late bombs is always gonna throw the entire seed for a loop. You know what? Yeah, that's a good raid target. Let me get this thing. Get this guy in all the places. If you want to follow me in more places, outro. I am way too hungry to do my outro. I need to make some freaking food. Please see I typed that correctly. I did type it correctly. All right. Twitch crew, I will be sending you all off to Solemn. Solemn is drawing some art, and they're great. They're absolutely a great person, and they're doing art. And I don't know how to do the rest of my outro, so I'm gonna go make some food. Have a nice rest of your day, everyone.